Hello friends, I'm Dr. Colonel Failure, and you're looking at Colonel Failure's doctorate hospital and clinic to the stars from Hollywood. And this is Project Hospital. It's day 7, as staff are turning up to work. We're not going to build tonight. As you can see, we've got $9,800 in the bank. Yesterday we started with $9,000 in the bank, so we made a net of 800 quid yesterday. And given that we're saving up for an MRI scanner, which will set us back 70,000, it's going to take a very long time to get there. So we need to make some progress, and we need to make it relatively quickly. Now, if we can treat one person in our surgical department, we've got one. Then I can invite the highfalutin insurance patients to come in, and they're the ones that pay the big bucks. So you know, there's that. There it is. Whoomp. There we go. Abdomigut. Interesting. That's not what I'd call my insurance company. But they will pay us an extra 20%. Yes, please. Treat at least 80% of patients during a day. And it's going to send me an extra 15 patients. Reward hospitalization. Oh, yes. And that's where the real money starts to show up. Stick around. Let's see if we can get anywhere near that, shall we? Right, well, let's go. Oh, no, we fixed one. There you go. She's done. She's happy, smiling, leaving. Don't know what her problem is. We'll wait until someone comes in who needs a bit more expert diagnosis, and we'll work on that when the time comes. But I don't know if this new insurance company is just going to send surgical patients, or whether we've got regular kind of clinic people going on there as well. Either way, it may be in my interest to open either another surgical unit or another clinic. It really depends on where it's going to get busiest. But we'll figure that out over the course of the day. Let's ramp up the tempo a smidge. And as you can see, we're not exactly rushed off our feet here in surgery land. Oh, there's one. Get in here. Right, slow it down. Right, it's Debbie Gibson who is in. She's being treated at the moment. Her symptoms, we've got 3 that we haven't been able to figure out, but she feels a bit sick. She's been throwing up quite a lot. She's got back pain. She's going to the bathroom more often than she'd like, and she has dysuria. Oh no, she hasn't. Yes, she has got dysuria, a burning sensation while urinating. Oh dear. Back pain. Intensive pain in the back area. Now, we're currently diagnosing this as pyelonephritis, pyelonephritis, pyelonephritis. Could be any of those or all of them. Inflammation of the kidney, usually due to ascending bacteria spreading up through the urinary tract. Antibiotics is the cure. Antibiotics, good stuff. And some stomachics. And some analgesics. We could do regular hospitalization. Oh, I'd love to, because that sounds like it's going to be expensive. But we don't have that option yet because we don't have the ability to hospitalize people. No matter, I'm sure Debbie will be absolutely grand in a couple of days anyway. Antibiotics fix just about everything. Got a bit of a tummy ache, antibiotics. Sprained your elbow a bit, biotics, anti. We'll prescribe them for a runny nose these days. Right, let's up the tempo again. Okay, well, that's one patient done. We're currently at 7 of 7, and it's noon. Well, that's not going to get us to 30, but it's certainly looking crowded in the waiting room. So, this new insurance company, they are sending regular patients to me. They're not sending exclusively surgical patients. So another clinic will do me the power of good, I reckon. So I guess that's what we're going to be building overnight. I mean, I could build one now, but it feels wrong to just fling up a clinic while there's people here. They'll go like, well, that was easy. Just I mean, it's like opening an extra lane at the checkouts at Tesco. Yeah, no, we don't. We won't do that. Look at that. The standing room only in the waiting area. Okay, we need greater throughput here. That much is clear. It's good to see everybody's relatively formally dressed. It's either suits or jeans, but they're all wearing the same brand of trainers. I'm sure Nike must be thrilled. Yeah, so if I bang in another clinic about here, I mean, it feels like clinic overkill, but once we start getting referrals going on, and we can put a few people under the knife and then hospitalise them for a few days, that'd be great. Yeah, okay, where are we? 22 passengers fixed, and it's 6 o'clock. There you go, get out. So we've managed to fix 23 of 46. Anyone else? Yeah. 23 of 46 there, gang. Not a great strike rate, if I'm honest. No. You should all be somewhat ashamed of yourselves. Or you should just kind of go, but we're so understaffed. Anyway, we've come out with 13,000. That'll drop overnight because we paid the bills overnight. But that means we cleared 5 grand over the course of the day. I think we just got to put in another regular clinic. Well, I'm up for that. I mean, you know, that's not going to be so bad. Cause in order to clear through some people in the old waiting room. All right, let's get to work. Right, give me this. Now then, emergency facilities. Got a common room. Got a cleaning closet, which apparently is missing some equipment. You know what? I'm going to tell it to stop griping about missing equipment. Let's put another bucket cart in there. There you go. Are you happy now? I should hope so. We can run 2 at once. Oh. Okay. Well, we don't need to. It's fine. 2 bucket carts is arguably more bucket carts than we need. Right. Okay. So we've got 3 GPs offices right now. And we're about to add a 4th. What size do they need to be? 4x4. Well, we'll up the tempo on that. We'll do a 4x6. It's going to be a bit of a squeeze to get everything in. But I'd quite like to get a stat lab for the surgical unit at some point. Now, a stat lad. It's just some young urchin who goes like, "Oh, I think he's broken his elbow." When you post an inquiry, what's wrong with him?
All right, his poo smells funny.
And you kind of go, all right, yeah. Okay, we're going for scatological humour now, are we? Right, now then, we need a window in here with blinds. Blinded window. Where is it? It's here, look. Right, because, you know, you don't go to doctor school for several years in order to come out as we're going to keep you in a darkened room. Oh, cheers then. Right, now then, here we go. Give me some of this. And what do we like? We like this stuff for your general practitioner clinic. And then, anything else I'm missing on the fundamentals list? No, not at the current time. So let's get in here and kit it up. Right, 1 times desk, 1 times computer. You can have the alternate design desk. How do we feel about that? It's an unconventional place for it, but it might work. More importantly, it doesn't block the room too significantly. So if we put that there, yeah, I see, yeah, good. That makes for an efficiency of movement. And then put a printer next to it. Bingo. Hopefully they can retrieve that printing from the other side, but you never know. Biohazard trash bin, can we squeak that in there as well? I'm going to go with no. Put it right next to the door. If you weren't sick on the way in, you will be as soon as you come through the door. Right, 1 exam table would fit nicely up against this wall, and we need an examination light on the ceiling like that. Okay, equipment cabinet. And then it's about flinging equipment tables left, right, and flaming centre. Okay. Disinfectization. All right, well, we'll have some disinfectization. We'll stick it right next to... In fact, we'll stick it over the top of the medical bin, because I'm trying to do this as efficiently as possible. Right, equipment cabinet. I think that's going to block the dock into his desk, or her desk, actually. Since we haven't hired a dock yet. Yeah, slap that in there. Good. Next, CRP scan. that is operational. Good. All right, what have we got left to do? We need an eye test. Have I got a blank wall somewhere? We have. We could possibly get the end of the bed. Yeah. All right. Next, we've got odds and ends. Right, so we need an equipment table. All right, this is where it starts to get messy. Right, we'll put this one up here. I don't know. It depends which side it needs access from. That side. Right, there's your audiometer. 1, 2. There we are. And then we've got the EMG, and then we've got the spirometer. And that's if I decide we need them, because we might not. I mean, I've got no problem with having specialist clinic action going on here. But let's see if we can get one more in. I don't think we can. I think we're full. No, the EMG needs space front and back, if I recall correctly. It doesn't. Come on, give me a clue. Alright, okay. So if I move that down there, what about if I put it in here? Nope. Alright, no, this is that's all we're going to get from here. The hearing tests, and that's about your lot, is what you're going to get in that clinic. These yellows are optional, right? Yes, they're optional extras. They're if you can afford it, if you can be bothered. Right, so let's switch to day shift. Hire ourselves a new doc. There we go. Dr. Rousseau is now ready to light the place up with his acute medical expertise and proficiency, and I look forward to seeing him in action. Right, okay, let's rattle on through the night. There we go. I don't know why you're still here. Go on. Day's over, mate. I mean, turn up on time by all means. Okay, right. Well, theoretically, that should allow us to service extra patients tomorrow. I'm tempted to put some more seating in the waiting area. I think we could probably do something with this lot around here. Are we going to? I think we're going to, because if anything, it's only going to get worse as time goes on. So what if you were to sit right next to the water dispenser, and then you were to sit right next to them? How has that alleviated anything? We've got a table with a cactus here. I don't think it's really bringing anything to the party. Let's move you back. And then that one as well. That's it. Yeah, you move back as well. And then we can get another row of seats in here. Right. Magic. There's some very strange behaviour going on. No, let's move the auto check-in device over there. Now, it's turned yellow, which it shouldn't do, because I've got the telly on the wall somewhere. Or have I? Because if I haven't, then that's, that might lead to a problem. Yeah, you've got to have an info screen. Otherwise, people are checking in, and then they're completely oblivious as to when it's their turn. So the doctor has to come out and tell them it's their turn. Oh, maybe that's why we went so slowly yesterday. Can't rule it out. Anyway, let's crack on till morning and see how we get on. Okay, so we come into day 8 with $6,900 left in the bank. So I'm definitely going to need to ease off on the old spending there for a bit, in order to hopefully get that upped. If we get this right. So yesterday we treated 24 passengers off with 3 clinics and 1 surgical department. So today we've got an extra clinic. I think that might take us up to the 30. Anyway, I need to do some diagnosis, and it's Helen Mirren who's come in. And oh, interesting. This is quite worrying. So the possible diagnoses that we've got going on at the moment is primary peritonitis. Now the thing with peritonitis is that kills you. I know, I've had it, and it almost got me. And then hepatitis A is the other one. That's generally not good. Yeah. Now, they'll pay me 2,400 quid for peritonitis, but what I don't have is the ability to hospitalise anyone. Whether the doc can treat the patient here or not, I've no idea. But if you look at the available treatments for peritonitis, HDU, what's that then? High dependency unit. Yeah. The intensive care, TC, trauma centre, regular hospitalisation and abdominal surgery. What we can offer is, well, you go take it easy and take some aspirin. You'll be good. But what we got? Fatigue, fever, vomiting, tenderness, abdominal pain. Those three there, that's your peritonitis giveaway there. But we're checking for it at the moment. So let's stroll on. I need to do some more tests. Tests are what we need here. Physical examination, temperature measurement, peritoneal fuel analysis sampling. Fluid, not fuel. Amounts to the same thing. We're doing abdominal palpation, otherwise known as, does this hurt? If I do this, how much does that hurt you? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to help much here, Why don't you go to a hospital that's got facilities? Couldn't be treated, is leaving. Please don't die in the car park. Please don't die in the car park. Right, we've got Casey Affleck who's come in to see Harvest Moon, and this could be anything. You've got a headache, you've got a bunged up nose, and you've got a fever. All right, well, you've done an interview so far. Well, good job. Let's take a temperature measurement, and we'll go from there. See what we can determine. All right, Casey, how's it going? Yeah, how does it feel to have a more popular brother? Yeah, is that giving you a bit of a sore throat, is it? He's got 6 hidden symptoms. I mean, that's a problem. Oh, hold on. No, it's laryngitis. Take the laryngitis drugs and get out. There we go. That one's fixed. You'll be fine. Just, I'm going to stick this scythe down your throat and then take this, clear off. Yeah, bye. Good. How are we getting on up here? How's our new doctor getting on? Hello. Oh, all right. Okay, we've got another complicated doctor. Right. So, oh dearie me. So you're having some trouble in the bathroom. Well, that's most unfortunate. Let's give the CRP a spin on this one, shall we? You've been triaged at reception. Well done, triage at reception. Good work there. I mean, it hasn't got us any closer. It could be Crohn's disease. That's bad news. IBS is, I mean, it's bad, but Crohn's is worse. And an ulcerative colitis or colitis. There we go. It's IBS. Now we can treat that with our regular bits and pieces. So take some of those and be well. Thank you very much, Ms. Weaver. You were only a cheap patient, but we try and show everybody the same level of tender care and mercy. Right, how's it going over here in surgery land? Since that one patient we killed this morning, we haven't had anyone else through yet. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Intriguingly, to keep people in the waiting room on their toes, we've got the screen that invites people to come through to surgery is mirrored. Whether you can make that out or not, it says next patient, but it's the wrong way around. No matter, it's all good. We seem to be rattling through them. Where are we? We're at 3:30 and we've done 24. I don't think we're going to get to 30. It very much feels like we won't, although it's going to be close. We've got 2 hours left to go. We might get to 30, The addition of the new doc will be, will reward itself. 28 of 29, an hour to go. Fix any one of these people. There we go. We've seen 30 patients. Couldn't fix one of them. Any one of these come up trumps. Boom! 30 grand. That's more like it. Excellent. The next objective, 40 patients. Well, I'm sure that's just a case of upping the tempo yet further, isn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you something else. My GPs, they don't treat people very quickly. I know the NHS has a policy of a patient every 15 minutes. We're certainly not doing that. They're lucky if they do a patient every hour. But there we go. We treated 33 of 50 patients today. We came in at, what did I say we came in at? 6,900. So without the 30 grand bonus, that would put us at 12,800. So about 3k, and that will get wiped out by bills overnight, which is far from ideal. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for swinging by Dr. Colonel Failure's Hollywood Clinic to the Stars. We'll be back soon, where we will expand further. Do I splash out my 40k on a highly expensive piece of kit? You're going to have to wait and see. The answer is probably going to be yes. Sling a like at this one if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to make sure you've got your appointment booked for the next episode, and I'll be back very soon. Cheerio!